Okay, thank you so much, my viewers. It's another good day. So I'm Teacher Shemukinyi, and today I want to launch this new channel. This channel is Shem Brixton TV channel, and I want us to use this channel for the purpose of learning. So we are going to learn a variety of concepts, and we are going to have English as a subject. We are going to start with the GCSE system. So I want to take this opportunity to welcome you all to this channel, and please feel free to watch, to subscribe, and also to share this channel to very many friends as you can. So today I want us to look at the settings that we have for the GCSE exams. I'm going to be very specific to the Pearson Edexcel International GCSE English Paper 1 Language B exam. So let us first, before we start our analysis for this paper, let us first please down your screen. There are buttons there, 3. You can choose, or you can subscribe. You can also like this channel and share to your friends, your colleagues, and to everyone all over the world. Now, let us get to the topic, and as I said before, we are going to look at the English Paper 1 of Language B, Pearson Edexcel GCSE exam paper. We are going to do the analysis for this paper, and so take your pens, have a book, and you can jot down the points as we analyze this. So for today, please, viewers, allow me just to take you through the sections that we have in this exam paper. For every English Language B Paper 1, we'll always have 3 sections. And the first section will have a total of 7 questions. Section 2 will have a total of just 1 question. And the last section, that is section 3 of English Language B Paper 1, will have a total of 3 questions. So that is to mean that section A, which is section 1, will have question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5, question 6, and lastly question 7. Those questions forms section A of that paper. Section B, which is the second section, will have question 8. And question 8 will always have 3 questions, or 3 possible questions, which will come yearly in every exam. You will have either of the 3 questions, and that will be the letters. We can have the articles. We can have the speech. That is for number 8, section 2, or section B. Just 1 question out of the 3. And then we have the last section, which is section C. And for section C, we have 3 questions. For section C, we'll always have 3 questions. That is from question 9. We then have question 10. And lastly, we have question 11. So for question 9 will be a discursive or argumentative writing. And then we have question 10. Question 10 will be required to write a story which is either true or imaginary. That is question 10, the section C. And then we have the last question on section C, and that will be a question which will ask you, or which will require you to describe a descriptive writing. So in short, or in summary, question 9, question 10, and question 11 falls under section C. And these are writings which you'll be required to write approximately 400 words on each, or on either of the three questions. That is to mean you will only choose one, either question 9, question 10, or you answer question 11. Those are the three questions that we have for section C. My viewers, I just want to bring a very brief analysis before we can proceed to the next topic. So I want to bring you to section A, what we just mentioned before. Section A, if you look at the questions there, we have short answers, and we have questions which requires you to give a very comprehensive or a very detailed answers. For example, if we look at question 1 and question 2 of English paper 1 language B, we find that you are required just to give very short answers, because the questions will always be either 1 or 2 marks. That is for number 1 and number 2. When you come to number 3, it will need you to give very, very expounded answers, or it will require you to explain your answers, to make paragraphs just to explain your points. And then you look at question number 4, it is a short answer question. And then question number 5, the same, very short answers required there. Then question 6 will be asking you to explain. That could be persuasion, how the writer persuades or something. And then we are having question number 7. So for question number 7, you'll be asked to compare, because you will always have two texts. You'll have text 1 and text 2. So question 7 will want you to compare the two texts. So for this section, the writer, maybe to say, the students or the learners are required to always read the text, understand the text, and now employ the points, the concepts, and the ideas from that text, to answer the questions that are given from question 1 to question 7. Now, in answering these questions, number 1, you must be able to skim and to scan the text. You must be able to use the implicit and the explicit meaning of the text, to understand the information, the message, and to be able to answer questions that are asked for section A. So then, it means you must develop skills, such as skimming skills, scanning skills, and the implicit, explicit understanding of the text. That is section A. And for section B, we'll now ask you write. Either you'll be writing a letter, you'll be writing a speech, or you'll be asked to write an article. So when you're doing section B, you must be ready with the format. You must know the format of writing a letter. We could be having informal letters or official letters. But as a student, you must be able to tell the type of letter that you are given, the prompt that is given to be answered. So you must be able to understand and translate the type of writing you are given in order to get it right. So apart from letters, number 8, section B, we are also likely to have articles. Writing of articles. Could be newspapers article, could be, there are so many types of articles, So you will be asked, or you might be asked to write an article. And then lastly, there is this question on speech, writing a speech. So the three questions will form number 8, and number 8 is section B of the question paper. The last section will be section C, which is also about writing. In fact, the entire thing, section C, is writing. For number 9, for example, you are having to two areas that are always being tested. The first area being, writing of articles, and then you can also be asked to write not article, sorry, but I mean discursive or argumentative. That is number 9. Either write a discursive or write argumentative. So what is argumentative writing and what is a discursive writing? So as a learner, you'll be required to do the two. Either it is argumentative, so you must identify whether the question wants you to write argumentative or whether the question wants you to write a discursive. That is for number 9. Then number 10, the question will ask you for number 10 to write imaginary composition. Number 10 will be about writing imaginary, something that is either true or imaginary. Number 11 will be the last question and will be asked to write a descriptive or a descriptive writing, so that you are asked to describe something. Could be an object, could be an event, or any other occurrence that the question will have will ask you to write about. So number 11 will be about descriptive writing. So then you'll be asked to describe, for example, describe a memorable object, describe a memorable event or something. That is much about the analysis for English Paper 1, Language B. I have only given you the content, just the content of that paper. In my next video, I'm going to give, I'm going to expound on how to attempt these questions, on how to answer these questions, and on how to get these questions answered right. Please, my viewers, I request you to subscribe to this channel. I request you to keep following, and I also request that you like and share. That is just the content of what we have in this paper. We have not done how to answer the questions. We have not given, the examples of questions and how to attempt them. But you can trust me, for today it was just about giving the content of what the question paper looks like and what to expect. In my next video, therefore, we are going to do a number of questions, and I'm going to start with the first question to the last question. Bit by bit, we are going to see how to answer these questions. Up to that point, I want to say I'm grateful, and I will not forget to thank my viewers for taking or for considering listening and watching this YouTube channel. Don't forget, it is Shem Brixton TV channel. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. May God bless you. Thank you.